right? It sounds better with a low D, huh? And that drop D tuning can be really cool. Of course, maybe well, sorry to wander off, but I just dropped in here. Actually, I may not stay long today. It's really hot here today. It's okay. But I was messing around with these tunings because, boy, and in this lesson, I gave some really, something that a really important thing. Right there, I just went from standard tuning into double drop D without really fine tuning it, and so it's not really well in tune. Then I put a capo at the 5th fret, and now it's going to be even worsely in tune. And so, important, when you put a capo on, check the tuning. Everything is bound to be, in this case, a little sharp. For two reasons. One is, I have this old-fashioned tuner that, like, I can't be talking while I'm using it, but it's still really cool, this wooden thing. So there are two things that make the other strings go sharp, especially on this guitar, the cutaway. I don't know if the cutaway has much to do with it, but when you lower the tension on a couple of strings, that's going to lower the tension on the neck, and the neck is going to pull up this way a little bit, which is going to tighten the strings maybe, or loosen the strings. In other words, then they all have to be adjusted again, or readjusted. Then you put a capo on, and they have to readjust again. So, there we go. That'd be way better without the capo. Now it won't be in tune again. Okay, sorry, I'm getting carried away. I'm having fun doing all this stuff. I was, of course, in double drop B for a song that just came out today, if all went well, with Xavier Rudd. I don't know if I was somebody I was not familiar with till a few days ago, when my student Kevin came in and said, "Hey, I'd really like to learn this song, Follow the Sun." And he says, "It sounds like it's pretty easy. There's not much going on." And he was right, except for one thing. It's really fast picking, sort of like that Pearl Jam song, "Breathe." Just Breathe, I think, right, is another one of those. So now if I go back into standard tuning, I'm not going to be able to play anything here today. Well, you've heard enough. So, it is July 6th. There we go. Okay, I was supposed to tell you about a bunch of stuff, and now I've lost my complete train of thought. So we did have a few other new lessons this week. The Black Keys. Max brought us All Hands Against His Own, and then a Bryan Adams tune from Vanessa, Back to You. And then, of course, the aforementioned Xavier Rudd song. I got to look more into him. One of the videos I watched, he had a hollow neck slide guitar up there, which is the kind of thing you play on your lap, sort of similar to my Hawaiian guitar that is in the rafters here somewhere. So I'm not going to break it out right now either. But I am heading to Europe next week, so I'm not really sure how much communication will get done. I'm trying to scramble out a few more lessons, and Monday heading to Amsterdam, and we'll definitely have some reports as we visit with Vanessa and Karina and Chris and Mark and Eric and Les at the next year's camp. Did I forget somebody? Tom? That is it. That was the list of 9, including Nani, that will be there, I think. Chris we won't see until Zurich, and there was something else about that. Well, anyway, so I'll try to check in and see what's happening here at TG. I got out most 2/3 of the Santa Cruz strings. If you were getting strings, you should have gotten them, but I still don't have addresses for a few people or choice of strings, which actually doesn't matter too much anymore because we're pretty much down to just the medium. So I'm going to try to get out the last batch of people I have addresses for, but I think there are still 5 or 6 winners that have not gotten back to Allie or me with their address. So we might have a few extra sets to give away, and that they could. Well, anyway, never mind. I didn't say that. Pretend I didn't say that, because it would just create all kinds of confusion. Let's see. I don't think I had really anything else I wanted to talk about. Well, actually, the last time I checked in was the morning of my son's wedding, and we had an unbelievably cool time at Wildwood Estates, officially in Watsonville, but more outside of Freedom and Corralitos in the mountains above Aptos in California. It's Northern California here, just south of Santa Cruz, and it was pretty cool to just see this wonderful group of friends, and boy, the things people had to say about my son and daughter-in-law were just tears to my eyes. So it was a great time for the family. Got to see a lot of other relatives that were in town till even today. The last one headed back to Orlando just this morning. So okay, that's it for the personal update. Okay, I will be in touch as soon as reasonable.